Number 3 strategy in this service is developing overwhelming capacity. To make it in 2023, you must build overwhelming capacity. Matthew chapter 13 verse 8. But others fell onto good ground and brought forth fruits, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. All of them fell in good ground, but their productivity is at the mercy of their capacity. Capacity is the secret of delivery. You can only take delivery of what you have capacity for. God is not going to give you what you prayed for. God is not going to give you what you fast for. God is only going to give you what you have capacity for. After prayer, it is your capacity that determines what you get. After fasting, it's your capacity that determines what you get. You are asking God for a skyscraper of 15-story building. Can you pay the NEPA bill of that skyscraper you are asking God for? You acquire what you have capacity for. You don't acquire what you prayed for. So, to succeed in 2023, you must be regulated by your capacity. So, capacity, sir, is the picture of performance. Capacity is the picture of competence. Capacity, child of God, is the portrait of impact. If you are not working to increase your capacity, you have succeeded to work for decrease in your life, to decrease in destiny, decrease in life. You have succeeded to fail. Hear this, sir. If you go to Shell today, Chevron, Mobil, you see over 5,000 CVs in their HRs. Over 5,000 CVs looking for job in that oil company. Yet, you hear the general manager said, we are looking for somebody. We are looking for somebody. Is that somebody not among the 5,000 that apply? What they are looking for is competence. Many people are applying for a bank. You see all kinds of applications loaded in their HR. Yet, the CEO is still looking for one person. Who is that one person? The man with capacity. Hey, when your generation see your overwhelming capacity, they will give you chance. They will create place for you. They will create opportunity for you. Throw your hand towards this altar. Anything fighting your capacity building, at the one with the ladders, amen, that power is broken. Amen. I said that power is broken. Amen. That power is broken. Amen. Hear this out. And hear this well. Competence assists you to add value to what you do. Somebody went for an interview and they say he didn't pass. He started kneeling there and begging. I was crying. Please, I have a wife. I have 4 children. Please employ me. That is a man that lacks capacity. A skillful footballer does not look for scouting. Right. It is club that looks for him. That's right. When you are applying to go and play football, it's because you are not qualified. A skillful pastor does not look for altar to preach. Altars will be looking for him. I hear you, sir. If nobody is inviting you as a singer, you have not sung enough. If nobody is inviting you as a preacher, go and be listening to yourself. It means your voice has a problem, or your intellectual capacity to discharge is too low for your generation. You see, not me that was in Port Harcourt yesterday, I discharged. I'm here again, discharging. If you have capacity, you'll be downloading everywhere. The world will be your market. If you have capacity, you don't need to beg me for this altar. I will give you the microphone once I see it. Capacity cannot be hidden. I hear you. All these times, sir, any prayer, any fasting that does not lead you to increase capacity is a useless fast. If your fasting does not lead you to where to increase capacity, if your prayer does not show you where to increase your capacity, it's a useless prayer. It's charismatic affliction. It's corporal punishment. Because the proof that you prayed is something shift. It's called capacity. Something shift is called competence. It's called competence. It's called competence. There's a man in the boardroom. He came for employment, and the management asked him, how much do you want us to pay you? We want to pay you 1 million per month. He looked at them, he said, that's too small. I can't take 1 million as salary. They say, why? He said, because of the value I am adding to this organization. If you check my value, the value I will add to this organization, what is 1 million? That is a man with competence. That is a man with capacity. If you leave this church now, who will miss you? If you leave choir now, will I notice? If I can't miss you, it means you don't have any capacity. All you do in your office is a looter. We no go agree, we no go agree. Hey ya. With your bonbon, what is your problem? Go and increase your capacity. Some jobs are passage to where God is taking you to.
I hear you, sir.
Some jobs you are doing now is a passage. Use that job to be increasing capacity. Use that job to be going to school. Use that job to be doing it. Don't remain like that. Where you stop is where God stops. When your capacity is not increasing, you are telling God never to bless you. God will bless you to the extent to which you increase your capacity. So, sir, capacity therefore is the acquisition of skills, expertise, information, energy, and dedication so as to do your assignment outstandingly. Capacity is the amount that something can take. Capacity is the ability of something to perform. Sir, capacity determines competence. You can never produce beyond your capacity. No matter what you do, a dog cannot fly because it lacks capacity to fly. No matter what you do, hey, an antelope cannot roar. He lacks the capacity to roar. There are people, if you like, put them inside riches, they will dry the riches. They lack capacity. There was a city that all the poor people went on a looter, that the rich people have collected their stand, their money. And the rich billionaires in that city were 23. So the government carried the whole money of the billionaires, seized all their money, and distribute it equally to all the citizens in the city. The 23 billionaire. 3 years after, all the money left those people's hand back to the millionaires. Life is about capacity. You can never produce beyond your capacity. Sir, until you increase your capacity, your life will never be great. God told Moses to go look for Bezalel. He said he has capacity in crafts. Men with capacity, you look for them. He said, look for that man. Bring him. He said, my spirit is upon him. He has capacity for crafts. Life will give you your portion if they can see your competence. Don't be fighting people who are making it. Just go and increase your capacity. If some preachers are preaching and they are making it, don't fight them. Go and increase your capacity. Sir, when capacity is built, unprofitable people become profitable people. Let me ask you, what will capacity do for you? Number one, you will always be needed. If you are a man given to capacity, you will always be needed. You will always be relevant. All time relevance. All time needed. All time celebrated. Sir, if you are a Joseph, if you are a Daniel, if you are a Bezalel, child of God, your generation will look for you. The Daniels are scarce, the Joseph, the Bezalel are scarce. Work on yourself. As you are praying, let your spiritual antenna be high. Lord, what area do I need to increase my capacity? And put it as part of your plans in increasing your capacity. Daniel chapter 2 verse 46, the Bible says, then Nebuchadnezzar fell down and worshipped Daniel. When they see capacity, they will worship you. And the king worshiped Daniel. What will make a ruler to worship a servant is competence. What will make a king worship a servant is capacity. Hear me, sir. You will command the worship of your generation, the regard of your generation, if they can see your capacity. Number two, what will capacity do for you? It will promote you. Verse 48, the Bible says, then Nebuchadnezzar promoted him. So at the root of promotion is capacity. His competence, and the king promote him. All this one, they tie me in the village. All this one, my father altar, they work for me. All this one with my friend, it is your ignorance you are just displaying. It is the village which is my uncle. They say it's my uncle. The uncle has died 5 years. You have refused to rise. To prove to you that it's not the uncle, you have attached laziness. The uncle have died. The auntie have died. Why are you not rising? Or they have entered Hades to go and fight you there. Your problem is you never increase capacity. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying here? Stop surrendering your destiny to your uncle. Stop putting your future in the hand of your auntie. Stop it. Psalm 119 and verse 109 said, my soul is continually in my hand. Not in the hand of your uncle, not in the hand of your auntie, not in the hand of that wizard. It's in your hand. Take your life and make the difference out of life. Stop apologizing to life. Life, sir, refused to give David's passage, but David used capacity to break barrier. When he saw Goliath, he said, thy servant shall fight Goliath. His brother said, big mouth, big mouth. He said, big mouth like how? Now, because you don't know the training I've been doing in the secret. Before you know, David has meandered his way and looked for one of the PAs of the king. He said, what shall be given to the man that killed this Goliath? He said, the king will give him his daughter. The king will divide his kingdom into two. He said, I like that. Tell the king I can. 17-year-old boy. Bible says when Saul saw him, Saul despised him. He says, little boy, who sent you here to come and die? You say you will fight Goliath. This man has been a warrior all his life, 40 years. Fighting. He has never lost one battle. No track record. David said, oh guy, in case you don't know, I have capacity. Let me give you my credentials. Let me show you my competence. The other day I was in the bush. Lion came, Oga. I used my hand and I tear the lion. Oga, you don't kill lion before. So say no, he say 1-0. Am I talking to somebody here? He said another day came. A bear came. A mature bear is 6 feet. One slap from a bear will disconnect your head from your neck. In fact, the bear is the one that terrorizes me more. David said, I tear the bear with my hand. Oga, you don't kill bear before. He said, no. He said 2-0. He said, Oga, Goliath can never be better than the lion and the bear. The God that gave me the lion will give Goliath into my hand. When Saul saw overwhelming capacity, he said, Oya, take the front line. Oya, go ahead and display your capacity. I pray for somebody here, from the front to the back. Anything that will deny you the appetite to build your capacity, I command that wicked power broken in the name of Jesus. Receive grace to build capacity. Amen. Lift up your hand, say, I will develop overwhelming capacity. I will develop overwhelming capacity. Take your seat as a round-up. Number 3, you will command respect. Someone say respect. Respect. People will respect you in your generation because capacity introduces you to your generation. Number 4, capacity will frustrate smallness. When you build capacity, it will frustrate smallness. In fact, capacity affects outcome and capacity impacts income. It affects outcome, it impacts income. What enters your pocket is at the mercy of your capacity. So people are playing this same football and they're giving 100,000 per month. They are playing for Lobe Club of Makodi, Nasarawa Babes, and the other one, El Kanemi of Borno. They will give you 350. Then there is another set. They are called the junior clubs in England and in Germany. They pay them $5,000 per week. There is another set. It's called Premier League, where now they pay you 20,000, 30,000, and there are some by reason of capacity 85,000, 150,000 per week. Even preachers, what you command is by your capacity. Pray, you can't pray well. You cannot sustain momentum as a preacher, and you want the whole world to come to you. No, sir. Develop capacity. You say they are using you in the office. Let them use you. But very soon you'll be ahead of them. You didn't understand what I'm. Let them be using you. You think they are using you? They are helping you to stretch. They are helping you to build capacity. They are helping you to extend. Very soon, your capacity will put you ahead of them. No. Somebody has failed to say amen. Your capacity will put you ahead of them. Throw your hands. I pray for you.
I receive it.
May your capacity expand. Lift up your hands and say, my Father, any power fighting my capacity, catch fire, catch fire, catch fire. I refuse to be small. I refuse to be a non-entity. I refuse to exist without relevance. I refuse to be small in destiny. Any power attacking my capacity, catch fire. Clap your hand and pray the prayer from your heart.